Hello everyone, today we are going to start with the topic chromosomal theory of inheritance. Chromosomal theory of inheritance was put forth by Sutton and Bowry in year 1903. It is a theory of genetics which identifies chromosome as the carrier of genetic material. It states that gametes carry all the hereditary characters, they are linked between parents and offsprings. During gamete formation, homologous chromosomes pair or separate independently at meiosis. Thus, each gamete contains only one chromosome of a pair. Chromosomes are found in somatic or diploid cell. During fertilization, the union of sperm and egg restores the diploid number of chromosomes. Now we are going to study about the what is chromosome. Chromosomes are the filamentous body present in the nucleus. They are visible only during cell division. Chromosomes have the ability of self-replication and play an important role in hereditary mutation, variation, and evolution of species. Chromosomes which are morphologically and structurally identical are called homologous chromosomes. The size of chromosome varies from species to species. The function of chromosomes are the carriers of hereditary. Now we are going to study about the number of chromosomes. The number of chromosomes is specific and constant for particular species. Means all individual of species usually have same number of chromosomes. Okay, when the chromosome number in a cell is the exact multiply of the primary basic number, then it is called as euploid. Means presence of whole sets of chromosomes is called as euploid. It includes haploid. Haploid means one set of chromosome. Diploid means two sets of chromosome, and so far. For example, in human being, each somatic or diploid cell contains two sets of chromosome and gametes contain one set of chromosome. Out of 23 pair of chromosomes, 22 pairs are autosomes and one pair is a sex chromosome. Now we are going to study about the structure of chromosome. As you all know, chromosomes are visible under the microscope. When the cell is at metaphase stage, it is just because at this stage chromosomes are highly condensed. Now a metaphasic chromosome has two identically halves called as sister chromatids. Each chromatid is in turn made up of subchromatid called as chromonemata. The chromatids lie side by side and are held together at one point called as centromere. The centromere is also called as the primary constriction. During cell division, the spindle fibers are attached at the centromere. Beside the primary constriction, additional narrow areas are called as secondary constriction are present. Some of the secondary constriction are called as nucleolar organizers because they are necessary for formation of nucleus. The part of chromosome beyond the nuclear organizer is short peripherical and it is called as a satellite. The tip of chromosome is called as telomere. It has a unique property in it that it prevents the end of the chromosome from sticking together but attaches at the nuclear envelope. The surface of a chromosome bears number of small swellings called as chromomeres. Now there are four types of chromosomes. First is metacentric, next is telocentric, submetacentric and acrocentric. Metacentric means if the centromere is situated in the middle of chromosome, it is called as metacentric chromosomes. Okay, it is a V-shaped chromosome that appears during anaphase. The two arms of chromosome are nearly equal. Submetacentric, if the centromere is situated some distance away from the middle, it is called submetacentric chromosome. It appears L-shaped in anaphase. One arm of the chromosome is shorter than the other. Acrocentric, if the centromere is situated near the end of the chromosome, it is called as acrocentric chromosome. Means the one arm of the chromosome is very short while other is long. It appears J-shaped in anaphase. Telocentric, if the centromere is situated at the tip of the chromosome, it is called as telocentric chromosome. It shows only one arm and appears rod shaped. Okay, now we are going to study about the sex chromosomes. The chromosomes which are responsible for the determination of sex are called as sex chromosomes. Human beings and other mammals have X and Y chromosome as a sex chromosome. Okay, X chromosome is straight, rod like and longer than Y chromosome. It is a metacentric while X chromosome is a metacentric while Y is a acrocentric. X chromosome has large amount of euchromatin and small amount of heterochromatin, while Y chromosomes have a small amount of euchromatin and large amount of heterochromatin. The euchromatin contains large amount of DNA or genes. Okay, it has a, while Y it has less DNA, has genetically less active. X and Y chromosome shows homologous and non-homologous regions. Homologous region shows similar genes while non-homologous region shows dissimilar genes. Crossing over occurs only in homologous regions. Non-homologous region of X chromosome is longer and contains on more genes than that of Y non-homologous region of Y chromosome. X-linked genes are present on non-homologous region of X chromosome, while Y-linked genes are present on non-homologous region of Y chromosomes. Now, what is linkage and crossing over? Linkage. As the genes are present on the chromosome, they have a tendency to inherit together. It is called as a linkage. Okay, all the genes on a chromosome are said to be linked to one another and belongs to the same linkage group. Number of linkage groups of a particular species corresponds to its haploid number of chromosome or number of pair of chromosomes. Okay, for example, number of linkage group in human being are 23. Linkage groups can be broken by crossing over during meiosis to form a new combination of genes. Okay, linkage is of two kinds, complete and incomplete linkage. Complete linkage means what? The linked genes which are closely located in the chromosome do not separate and inherit together. That is called as a completely linked genes. Okay, the phenomena of their inheritance is called as complete linkage. Thus, there is an example, X chromosome of Drosophila males show complete linkage. An incomplete linkage means what? When the linked genes which are widely located on the chromosome and may separate by crossing over are called as incompletely linked genes, and this phenomena of their inheritance is called as incomplete linkage. Again, example, in Z maize, color and shape of grains complete show incomplete linkage.